The Hoover Dam is located on the Colorado River, or at the end of Lake Mead, and is also named after President Herbert Hoover, who was the president at the time of the completion of the Hoover Dam. Now, just a little warning, if you do plan on visiting the Hoover Dam or plan on walking, there is security to get into it, because it is holding up Lake Mead, which provides tons of water for millions of people. And also there is a fee to park right next to the visitor center at the Hoover Dam. So if you plan on walking the dam, I would suggest you will have to pay the fee. I wouldn't just suggest, you will have to pay the fee. The time of day I would recommend to visit Lake Mead would actually be in the afternoons, evenings, around sunset. You don't want to go too late, but just hitting it just perfect where there's shadows and all of that, where it's nice but not too hot, and also depending on the time of year that you go. Now the Hoover Dam is accessible year-round, and also depending on the time of year will depend on how hot it is and how windy it can be. And usually in the afternoons around 3 to 5 is usually the sweet zone for Lake Mead, because you are kind of out of the sun and all the visitor center and visitor amenities are still open. So if you plan on visiting the Hoover Dam, I'd plan on going sometime in the afternoon or very early morning. We visited Lake Mead not Lake Mead, but the Hoover Dam on 2 separate days. The first day we walked the bridge, and the second day we walked along the Hoover Dam Bypass Bridge. Now, the bridge is named after 2 people, Mike Callahan, who was the governor of Nevada, and also a famous football player I can't remember the name of, from Arizona. So yeah, but people just like to call it the Hoover Dam Bypass Bridge. It's a lot simpler of a name. And just to know, usually the best time to walk it is usually in the afternoon. It can get very windy, so I wouldn't wear any hats at all on the bridge, unless if you want it flying off into the Colorado River. Now, I do recommend, it is a wonderful view of the dam from here, and also the ending parts of the lake. Super beautiful. The whole bridge, to walk the whole bridge and back, is about 1 mile round trip. At the very beginning, you do have to walk up some steep steps or ramps. And you do cross over you do cross state lines as well. You have that plaque in the middle showing where it is, for if you are wanting to. And usually, non-daylight savings time, you'd be switching time, but during daylight savings, you wouldn't be switching time because of Arizona's daylight savings situation. but it definitely, I would highly recommend it if you're up to the challenge of walking across the bridge. It can be very nice, and I thought it was a very nice experience, and I would highly recommend it if you are willing to do it.